Hey, what's up? Welcome to another superb tutorial, and today we are going to learn how to create this magical spell simple black and white photo manipulation in Adobe Photoshop. So let's get started. So let's create a new document first. So press new and select a size of, let's say, 1080 by 1920, because I want the orientation to be vertical, so I am choosing this size and press create. And we have got to this kind of a image canvas. And now let's bring in the model over here. So for this purpose I will use, let's say, this one, and let me click and drag it over here, and let's say resize it and rotate it and place it over here and press enter. And now we are going to create the dark background under it. So we'll select this background layer over here, and we'll come over here, click on this black and white circle and choose the gradient from here. And from these gradient fill options, we'll click over here and we'll create or choose something like this, which has the dark color on one side, dark black, and light gray on this side, or dark gray on this side. So what we can do, or if you don't have this, then you can have this one at least. So you can choose any one which has two colors and then select it, and on this side let's take a little bit less dark black or the dark gray and press OK. And over here just double click it and select the black color and press OK, and that we will be having one new gradient, and press new so that this would be available for you in the future use, and press OK. And over here from the linear style you can choose, let's say, radial. So let's choose the radial, and you can adjust its scale to get the result you want. So I will go for something like this and I will press OK, and we have got this kind of a result. And if you want the center point, then you need to just double click it, and with the move tool you can drag this center point anywhere you like. I think I'm going to place it over here, and I'm going to press OK. And now select the girl layer, and we are going to change it to the black and white. So easiest way is to come over here or the adjustment layer and select this black and white adjustment layer, and over here we have this option, so we can adjust all these sliders to get the look we want. Or what we can do, we can simply click on this top down menu and we can choose different presets. Okay, so we can choose whichever we like. Okay, and I'm going to go for something like this, and I'm going to lower down the yellows because I don't want that bright, and let's play with the green and cyan. Okay, I think this is fine. And now let's add some smoke on the background. So for that purpose I will create a new background and new blank layer, and I'm going to call it smoke, and I'm going to bring it down under the girl layer, which is over here. And then I will take the brush tool, and from here I'm going to choose the smoke brush. So if you don't know how to use or how to create the smoke brush, then go check out my another video, and there is a whole video on how to create your own smoke or the cloud or mist brush in Photoshop. It's very easy. All you need to have one cloud image, and you can create the amazing smoke brush. Okay, so let's take the color white and make the opacity 10% and the flow as well to 10%, and start painting on this side and build the effect something like this, and keep on painting randomly until we get some smoke, okay, in the background. And now let's go to the top layer and create another layer, and now we are going to create more smoke on the top of it so that we get some over the dress as well, something like this, okay. And if you want, you can choose different color as well, but for this I'm going to keep it black and white, so I have decided to create the white smoke, okay. And now let's add some sparks over here, and for that purpose we are going to use this brush which I have created, okay. And I'm going to post a video on this, how to create your own confetti brushes, okay, so you can use that as well. And this time I'm going to make the opacity 100%, flow to 100% as well, and I will paint little bit over here. And let me choose the another brush. I think this is different one, and I was looking for this brush, okay. And let's paint in over here, and let's try once again, okay. Now this one is fine, and now I'm going to bring it over here. Let me resize the brush, make it smaller, and place it over here, and from this side I'm going to keep it something like this, okay, so that it creates an illusion that this is wrapping around the girl, all right. And then let's create another layer, and this time I'll go back and select the brush which I earlier selected, and I'm going to paint in on the background so that some sparkles are spread all over it, okay. And you can see now we have got this kind of a result. And then go to the adjustment layer and select the curves adjustment, and we are going to create an S curve. For that purpose, what we are going to do, we'll create one point over here and drag it down, and one point over here and drag it up, and let's see the result. So we have got lots of darkness, you can see, by turning it on and off. And if you don't want that much off, then you can adjust this darkness slider or the shadows point, and we can have the result of something like this, okay. Or let me bring it down, and you can adjust it according to your liking. And now let's create a stamped copy of all of this. Then press Ctrl Alt Shift E or Command Option Shift E, and then go to the filter and select sharpen and select unsharp mask, and from this unsharp mask choose the amount which you like according to the image. So for this I'm going to go for 62% and press OK. And now this is going to sharpen this image, and now over here we have some problem on the head. So for that purpose, what we are going to do, we are going to use the smudge brush which is over here, and from the brushes panel we'll be taking this sparks or the paint spray brushes. If you hover over your mouse, it will show you these are called the spatter brushes, okay. And I'm going to make the size smaller, and I'm going to paint in some hair spike, okay, so that it looks realistic. And this is fine, and you can see the result by turning it on and off. And this was before the sharpening and after we have applied the sharpening. So this is our final result, and I hope you have learned something useful from this tutorial. And if you have learned something useful, please let me know in the comment section below what you think about today's episode. And if you want me to make a video on a specific topic, then do let me know that as well in the comment section below. So thank you so much. Bye bye. See you in the next episode.